Enterprise AI often starts with a few teams experimenting with different LLM APIs. But very quickly, the real problem becomes visibility. Which apps are using which models? Which prompts are driving the most tokens? Where are failures, latency spikes, retries, and unnecessary calls coming from? Without observability, AI usage becomes a black box. ReclaimLLM's Enterprise LLM Gateway is meant to put a control and observability layer in front of that chaos. Instead of every app calling OpenAI, Anthropic, or Gemini directly, requests can flow through one gateway where teams can monitor usage, trace requests, compare models, and understand cost by project, user, team, or workflow. For enterprises, this is not just about connecting to more models. It is about stopping API bills from becoming unpredictable and turning LLM usage into something that can be measured, optimized, and governed. Start by adding the provider API keys your organization wants to use behind the gateway. These are the upstream keys for vendors like OpenAI, Anthropic, Gemini, or other supported model providers. Once they are saved, apps no longer need to manage those vendor credentials directly. The gateway becomes the single place where enterprise administrators can rotate keys, control access, and observe usage. Any visible secret values should be blurred in the video. Next, create team gateway keys. Each team can receive its own gateway key, which makes usage easy to attribute and control. You can assign a team to specific providers, add a custom model prefix, and restrict which models that team is allowed to call. That gives teams flexibility while keeping enterprise guardrails in place. Teams can then call models through the ReclaimLLM proxy using a standard OpenAI-compatible chat completions request. This means teams can plug gateway keys into their pipelines without rewriting their whole integration. The gateway sits in the middle, routing the request and recording the session metadata for monitoring. After requests start flowing through the gateway, administrators can open the Enterprise Sessions view and filter for proxy records. This shows the LLM calls coming through the gateway, including which team or workflow generated the traffic, which model was used, latency, failures, and token usage. Opening a single session gives a deeper trace of the request. Here, teams can inspect the details of the call, understand what happened, and diagnose issues like failed responses, slow model calls, retries, or expensive prompts. That turns LLM operations from a black box into an auditable workflow enterprises can govern.